Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. I hope you are all well. I am here. I have made this into a kit and put it into my shop as many of you requested it. I found the papers from all different places, so it's kind of hard to, tell where everything came from. And some things I can't even remember. But they've also not in their exact original state either. So it's a really lovely kit, as you saw in the video yesterday. And so you get all of these beautiful summery sort of colors. So I think there's there's 6 of these pages. Love all the, these would be lovely tags as well. And there's a little bit of some of my own antique ephemera that I changed the color of to coordinate it in with the kit. Because I've got lots and lots of these pieces that Steph and I have scanned. So there's 6 of those pages. Absolutely love all of those. And then I printed these from the JPEG. It's a 13 pages and a 13-page PDF. And the PDF are just the same as the JPEG. I didn't see the point in resizing them all. It's just for those who like to print from their JPEGs. And then there's the beautiful papers. These are, I think these were bookend pages, I'm not sure. And then this was a wallpaper. This was a fabric, this one, or a wallpaper, I can't remember, or a design for a fabric. Another wallpaper, and that's also wallpaper, and that's a bookend as well. I love those. And that's exactly how it was there, because it's super old. There. So I'm going to, like the last time, I'm actually going to continue on playing with this kit because I didn't use it all. I'm not going to use these new pages. I'll continue on with what I had left over from my page yesterday. So you get the extra bonus of a craft with me. Yeah, love that. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for suggesting that. So let's do Let's do something. What will we do? I think I'll make something. I don't know what. I'm going to sit down, and I've been doing all, I've answered all my comments, except for the new ones that might have just arrived since I've been answering them. So I had quite a bit left over. It's quite a sort of big kit with lots of things to play with in that sense. That's what I mean. I'm actually thinking I might do a collage page. I might just grab some book page, even just where's my glue book gone? Down here. I just put it on the floor and I need that. What a goose. Oh yeah, the goosiness happens every day. I think I might even just collage on a half page. I should have just used it. Honestly, Rachel, get your act together. Get your act together. I'm going to do some collaging and then see what happens, because there's all these yummy bits here to do interesting things with. So I'm not just going to use these papers. I'll slip in some others, but there's plenty to play with. So you might as well just start using it up. So I hope everybody is well. It was very funny yesterday when Steffi said that funny thing, and I thought everybody heard, but apparently you couldn't make out what he said, which is probably a good thing. He said his mum was breaking something. There you go. I've told you. Breaking, and then the next word begins with B. And I thought you could all hear, and it's not really a really bad thing to say, but I just thought, oh, probably not ideal on YouTube. But was just very funny the way he said it. I actually didn't know that expression until I came to live in Italy, because Italians say that quite a lot. It's quite a common expression here. I'm going to put some green in, and oh yes, that will go there. And so it really cracked me up. Anyway, she was in such a fit about it that anyway we studied better what the regulations are. They're very ambiguous. That's the thing, that's what causes problems, is the new regulations are very ambiguous. It says you can see friends, but they don't give you a number. But then they say you cannot have parties. Well, we didn't really consider it a party. That was the thing. It was just us having, and we were going to be outside in the field. But anyway, just with the doubt of it all, Steph and I decided that we wouldn't go because we don't want to do the wrong thing. And so we had sent a message on our group with our friends that we weren't going, and that, you know, that way they could reduce the numbers, you know, just with kids and everything. But we were going to be outside in the field with huge tables and everything. But anyway, we don't want to get into trouble. So we said we wouldn't go, so that way they could reduce the numbers, although there's only 3 of us. And anyway, so then our other friend sort of had a read as well, and he decided that wasn't a good idea. So we've postponed it until after the 2nd of June, when we're pretty sure we are allowed to do those things. It's going to change again, as long as things don't go backwards. So yeah, I think we did the right thing. So it's actually nearly lunchtime here, and I've got Steph working for me. He's in the other room and he's pulling apart some of those books for me so we can make some more book page bundles, and because they've been going like hotcakes. And I am including quite a bit of there are pages from the 1700s in those bundles. I have a bit of a collection because fortunately I had stocked up on the bodgy books, the ones that didn't have covers and were falling apart, because obviously if it's in good condition I cannot pull apart a book from the 1700s. But the ones that don't have covers, that are old and grungy and nobody wants, I have no problem with separating those and offering them as bundles. They're really, really lovely. It's kind of like it's kind of hard to sort of part with them because I just love them, but I do have some, and I keep a little bit, you know, a couple of pages of each set for me. Yeah, I'm happy to offer those. And yeah, so that we're making new bundles because Lulu and I had a day that we did it, but they've gone. So I'm hoping everything's going to arrive in a safe and timely fashion. Isn't this lovely? I love these papers. I only put together the things that I like. Can't help myself. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I hope things will arrive in a timely fashion. I'm trying to ship the things that I've got. I haven't put all my fabrics in yet because they don't weigh very much, and I just need to keep it in check how many times I go to the post office and that sort of thing. And so those I don't ship via courier. Although, you know, one parcel came back to me that I had shipped on the 8th of March. It was the Easter journal. It was yours, Jill. I've reshipped it, so it should come to you. Yep, I've had to reship it. It just arrived on Friday, so we'll see what happens. But the others, so when I mark your order as shipped, if I've shipped it via the courier, well, even I'm shipping most things at the post office with registered mail anyway, so I do email you a what's it called, a tracking number. But the registered mail tracking number, you can only track it to once it leaves Italy, but then if it were to sort of disappear, like be lost or something like that, it can be found with the tracking number, I believe. Well, that's what the lady in the post office tells me anyway, so it's okay. But the ones that have the tracking number CB or EB, they're the ones via the sort of EMS really. Once they've left Italy, once you see they've left Milan, if you're in the States, you can go to the USPS website and put the tracking number in, and you can select to get to be alerted with updates, which is a good idea because I've had a few come back to me over the last year and a bit since I've been using them, and they say they left a notification, whereas they obviously didn't, because otherwise whomever would have gone and picked it up, and it's come back to me. So I mean, I do ship it again, but we could avoid that by checking the USPS website. Now, I would assume you would check Canada Post and UK Post for others, because the courier that I'm using is it's owned by the post here, so it leaves here quickly, and then it gets stuck in customs quite often, and then, well, let's just say that, and then it is delivered by the postal system in the destination country, but the person needs to be home to receive it, because it's kind of like a registered mail. There we go. I've said my spiel about the posting. And, oh, we're not going to dinner tonight, which, well, Stefano wasn't too sad about it, because he doesn't actually like having dinners on a Sunday, because he's got to get up on Monday and go to work. So he wasn't too unhappy about it, if I'm honest. And I would have felt nervous if it was something that we're not allowed to do, really. And so anyway, then everybody decided to say, yes, let's do it in 10 days' time, when we're pretty sure we're allowed to. Right. Okay, I'm just going to trim these bits off. So I'm just doing a bit of collaging here, guys, if you didn't notice. Bit of Sunday collaging. I think I would like something. Let's see what. Did I have any other papers? There are all those. I've got a bit of yellow there, and I've got that, but I can put another piece of this. Very crooked tearing here. I'll put another piece of this one. I just love this paper. That one there, but I need, where's my book page? My old book page gone. Where's it gone? I had it. I don't even have that much on my table, and I can't find things already. I'm looking for this book page. This one. Can anybody see it? Can you tell me? Can you see it? I can't see it. Can't see for looking. Oh, here it is under there. I'm sure you were telling me that. It's just such a lovely colour, this paper. I really do like it. I might put that up there. I might use one of these pages I was gluing on yesterday. They're probably drying out. And I probably didn't even need to rip any pages out of that book, because I had them here, left over. No, I was going to put that there, but I need some more in here. Oh, I've got some yellow. Let me put the yellow up. No, I don't like it there. I might like it there. I'm being a little bit more planny than usual, aren't I? Planning it. Oh, here's some stripy. Some lined paper, I should say. I'll put that there. I think I like, oh no, maybe I like it there. Oh, I do. I'm going to put that there. I'll just tear that bottom bit off. I think I have a tendency, oh, that side's nice. No, I like that side. I think I have a tendency to hoard my coffee dyed papers. Don't know why, because I can just coffee dye some more. And I've got plenty. Does anybody else hoard their coffee dyed papers? I do. And then I'm going to put that one there. No. Where was I putting it? There. Or there. Yeah. There. Okay. I'm getting a little bit bitty here now. I always say put down your big pieces. Well, I'm using little bits, and that's then you start overthinking it, and that's what's happening to me, is I'm overthinking it because of all these little bits that I'm putting everywhere. And I probably shouldn't overthink it, because really we're going to chop it all up anyway. I really would like to use up, look at all these. I mean, there's so many bits and pieces in here to use. None of them are big enough. Well, that one is. Oh, look at that. That's nice. You see, I hoard them. Tear some off. Put that there. Oh, see, I tore off too much. I'll put that there. Hold that over. Well, it was meant to rain today. We could do with a bit of rain. It doesn't rain. Lately, it doesn't rain very much here. And if it doesn't rain now, it's going to be a disaster in the summertime. I like that more over there. So we might have a bit of a drought, I think. Unless it's one of those summers that we get a few storms. But you know what? We don't get storms in Italy like we do in Australia, which are, I love a good storm. I'll just stick a piece of this, not that piece. Yep. It's a bit bitty, this one. Oh, maybe I like that side more. And I have to stick it upside down. Right. I wonder what this would look like. You know how the other day I showed you with the, where's that folder? I don't know where that, oh, here it is, right in front of my face. You know how I showed you with the, that paper? I wonder what it would look like with that. Considering I made it so bitty. Let's have a little look. Could be nice. I think I'm going to cover that one. I've got the other one. I think I'll cover that one with this. Maybe first I'll cut my piece off. Cut the piece off. Things are sticking to me. Oh, Mary wrote that she was worried about me poking my eye out with my big scissors, and she's quite right. I do fling them around a bit. However, I do have glasses on, so I probably wouldn't get my eye. I'd just smash my glasses. Now I'm only going to put my glue halfway. Try and make sure I get it everywhere. Be very generous with the glue. I don't know where my card is. I know I was looking for it yesterday. It's in this mess here somewhere. And then I'll have to get on to my video for the 100-day project. So this is a bonus today. And then I think I'm going to be a good girl and get on with my orders. Yep, I like that. It's interesting. Kind of unifies it all. Okay, so where is my cutter? I'll just cut that. Now I'm not lining it up at the top because it's crooked. that's all right, but I'll trim it off anyway. Oh, it doesn't fit in this cutter, this one. I would have to decide. Now, what will I do? I could cut it into 3 tags or 2 journaling cards. Right. Maybe 3 tags. One. And then I'll trim off the end. So just line it up like that. Okay. There we go. I like the way that you can still see the sort of patterning on the coffee dyed paper and that sort of thing as well. And you sort of, it tones down the colours a lot, obviously. Okay. Oh, I like these. Okay, so what do we have here to play with? The paper's over there. So these are big. I mean, these sorts of things, I would just make those into tags, or you could fussy cut and glue it onto a page. This I would use for collaging, or make it into a tag and then put something on top of it. I'm thinking I might like these butterflies. And also this flower, or I would make that into a tag, or I would fussy cut, and it's the same with the birds. I mean, I'm thinking I might fussy cut that out right now as we speak and put it. I'll forget the little pod there, but I'll put it. I need to get rid of the, so I'm not following my rules. I need to get rid of the excess first before I start fussy cutting. I'm not keeping the pod for this. I mean, it would make a beautiful journaling card as well, or tuck spot or pocket, whatever you like. So that's what when I was collecting my images, that I thought about that, like, you know, I wanted to put in things that would be just make a nice sort of journaling card, or could be fussy cut out as well. And the butterflies can be fussy cut out, obviously, or they can go in as they are. And there's a little bit to get into here to cut it out, but it's not too bad. There's things that are worse. Like, I'm probably not going to cut that out. We'll see. I probably won't. I'm always amazed how observant some of you are. Like, you observe things I don't even observe. I always think that's really interesting. Then you make me observe them, which is a good thing, because I need to be more observant, I think. Okay, we're nearly there. Oh, I don't know if I put my phone on airplane mode. Oh, we'll find out, and then I'll have to connect 2 videos. Because if anything happens, like a message or something, it'll cut off, I think. See, I think that's going to be lovely on there. Yes, it is. I'm going to put that there, but I feel like it needs, of course I feel like it needs something else, don't I? Maybe a bit of the book page, the old book page. If I can get it. Okay, so I'll put the old book page. So bringing some of the collage back to the top. I don't think I want those. Yeah, and then I think I just might, to Sherry's dismay, I might need a label. I was thinking just to stick one behind, and I like that. That's exactly what's going to happen. The other one. Oh, and that one's on sticky paper. That's even better. I just printed it on a sheet of like label paper. Sort of, I didn't use Avery because that's not what I can get here. I get one called Printation. I think it's a German company. But it's a full sheet of adhesive paper. And you can just print your labels on there. I haven't done it for a while because then I just started gluing them. But yeah, you can just print your labels on there and then you just pull the back off and stick them down. Or you can print anything on there really that you want to be sticky. Oh, I love this. This is really fun. I like this. So this is going to be a big journaling card. I'll probably put like a lace tab, and I'll put just some coffee dyed paper or something on the back. Or actually I could, let me just see what that would look like. I could use one of the paler of these, even the yellow, or this one. Just let me see what I've got. Like something like that you could put on the back, because yes, that would be nice. Maybe I'll put that on the back, or this other yellow one would be nice on the back as well, because you can write on it without any trouble. I think I like this one because it's got the little flowers on it. So let's put that one on the back. Of course, you could collage the back before you cut it up too with your scraps, and then have like a collaged writing background. Oh, and those neighbours upstairs. I mean, 1 o'clock last night, I think the kid went to bed. Banging, running, noise. Oh, incredible. And I had Steph next to me, heavy breathing and snoring as well. So it was quite hard to fall asleep last night. Quite hard. I did get there in the end, but it was not easy. There we go. Oh, I really do like that. That's fun. Okay. We've got these two. I've got the butterflies here. I should cut them out with my my cutter, but I'm not. I just love the colours in there. They're like some of my favourite colours. Also, when I chose the butterflies, I tried to choose the colours that went with the, you know, the summery sort of colours that I had chosen for the, you know, for these sorts of things. I mean, how pretty are they together? Yeah, I wanted them to go together. So you could have a nice, simple one like that. Oh, I like that too. Yeah, I'm going to put that there and that one there. Right, let's glue those down. So nice, easy, quick projects. Very easy. I think it does make life easy too when you've got a collection of things that you like to play with too. That makes it easy. A bit of glue on there. I'll have to clean that off. There we go. Oh, I've got glue everywhere. Oh, thank heavens I got it off, because that towel is dry. Well, there you go. That's the one time that having a dry towel is useful. Okay, I really like that. I don't know that I want to put too much. I'm going to cut it into a tag shape, this one. Actually, no, first let me put my... Oh, I'm going to like that paper. No, I think I'll use this paper on the background. And then I'm going to cut it into a tag shape. And I'm just simply going to... Or I could add an eyelet, like I've done recently in the other videos, and have a few things dangling down. Or just put some lace. Okay. Bit of white showing there. So trim that off. Yep, and just have something at the top. I'll think about that. Trim that off. And oh, I haven't done some very good cutting there either. Okay, I really like that. And that's on the back. Okay, so that's that one. And then we'll do this one. I was thinking this. I quite like that. I think I'd like to just trim it off a little bit more on the sides, so you can see a bit more of the background, because there's a little bit of space there that I can allow myself to trim that off. A little bit off the bottom. Might as well straighten it up with my bodgy cutting. There we go. I love this cut. This is like one of my most favourite tools. It's by Tonic. And it's just one of my most favourite things that I've ever bought. Yeah, that's better. So I'll glue that down. My card must be here somewhere. I think I put everything back in the basket there, and I can't see it. But I don't want to smooth it out with my finger. Look at all the glue I've got on my fingers. And then do I want I'll just look at this little scrap here. Maybe just put a little bit of something there. No. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit of colour. This is why we don't throw out these little bits, because sometimes we like to put them. No, I don't think I want to put anything. If you wanted to be really snazzy, you could have stitched around the image first and then put it on so it looks like it's been stitched, or you could actually stitch it on, but then when you're writing it'll be a little bit bumpy. I'm just going to grab some. I've got a pile of actually I've got some here. This is just plain regular coffee dyed paper. It's got no pattern or anything on it, so I like to use that. Oh look, it's perfect. There you go. Good thing I remembered that. Flip it over and just flatten out the paper. That's good. Hit this one rectangle, I think so. Need to get some glue under there. I didn't put enough there. And I think I'll put some lace at the top of that one, and that's the back. Okay, now we've got this piece of paper here. What about some nice journal cards? So if I were to, I could trim that down there and get a belly band. If I cut that in half, that'll be a nice proportion. Oh, but I can't cut it with this because it doesn't fit. I'd have to get my big one. Well, that would be too long as a belly band. No, just a minute. How am I going to work it out? So, well, maybe I'll do a journal card like that, and I won't have a belly band. Because if I cut it in half, that's very big. Maybe I'll cut it in half and then just trim a bit. Well, I'll just trim a bit off the bottom. And that can be used. That can just be used to make, like you can just put something, you know, like those sorts of things and make that into, I'll put that in my to-do basket, make it into, words are eluding me, into a tuck, you know, like a side embellishment. And these are going to be 2 tacks. That's what we're going to do. 2 tacks. And I'm going to cut out this bird. I'm going to fussy cut it. It's going to go somewhere. So as you can see, I've still got plenty of kit left. You can do plenty with it. You probably even have enough to do another page like I did in the previous video. What was it, day 47 or something of the 100-day project yesterday. I never remember what day I'm up to from one day to the next. Okay, that was a quick one to cut out. Oh, I'm going to like that. I might put a little bit more, maybe a little bit more book page behind it. I feel like it needs, yeah, that's it. Oh, I do like that. that there. I'm going to have my birdie there. Just trying to think if I would like... Ooh, here's a 7 floating around. Yep, I'm going to put the 7 there. I need this glue. This is because this is better glue for gluing down fabrics. That's why I choose the Giotto glue. I think I put an abundant amount there. Well, that's certainly sticking down. And then I'm going to have my bird there. Oh, I feel like I need something down there. I do. Let me see. Where is it? Don't mind that. I think I like that one more, but I'd like it smaller. That one. Let's just see what other options there are. There's always other options. Although I do need to do a bit of printing, I think. That's nice. What about orange? Staying in the summer colours. No, kind of blends in with the pink. So maybe the blue. Or something like this. No, that one's too much. Oh, I quite like that one. Is it upside down? I think it goes. Yeah. But make it for me.
Lo faccio per te, allora metto 2 bicchieri.
2 bicchieri.
2 bicchieri.
Wait, no, we normally have 1.5 for the 3 of us.
Ok, quindi più altri 2.
2.5.
2,5.
Yeah. Steffi's making risotto. Yum, yum. I like that one. Right. Okay, I really like that. It's going to be a journal card, and I'll just put a paper on the back afterwards. And then let's see with the next one, and then I think we'll be done. So this is going to be a journaling card as well. And what do I have left? Do I have anything over here? Let's have a look. I have these. I quite like this one, and I love those. Oh, I've got more. I've got so much left. Oh, that's nice. Love the cherries. Love that bird. There's plenty to play with. You do like the cherries. Do the cherries or the butterfly. I like it all. I really do. What's this? Oh, more butterflies. Oh, they're so nice. I love the butterflies. That bird would look nice on there. Plums. Let me just cut the plums out and see. Just humour me for a second. See, the florals are so pretty, like you can just literally make them into a card just by themselves. I might do another page too, I think. I won't do it on, oh, I like the plums. I think I'm going to put the plums on there. I think I'll do another page and I'll just show you when I've done it, what I did. Okay, there we go. And I don't think it needs anything else. Love that. That's going to be another journaling card. So there we go. So far from the kit we've made, so we've got that on the back, that one, that, and we've collaged underneath as well. We've collaged 2 pages. Got that one, coffee dyed. That one we haven't put anything on the backs of those. And then I've also obviously made, where did I put it now? I've also obviously made my page to go in a journal in my 100-day project from the kit as well. So there's heaps in there. So there's all of these images in there as well. But I've just used what I had left over from the previous video, and I've still got all of this left here. So I'm going to make something else and then I'll show you what I did. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you like the kit. I absolutely love it. And I will see you soon. I'm going to be doing my 100-day project. So there'll be a few videos today. So I'm going to go off and have lunch when it's ready, and then I'll do my 100-day project, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.